When she was hired less than 2 years ago, the hopes was Nikki McCray would return the Lady Monarchs to their glory years. It's a tall order, but Coach McCray, like the NCAA champion, Olympic champion, and WNBA All-Star she was as a player, has never failed on the basketball court, and she does not intend to now. Hi, everybody. I'm Bruce Rader at the Constant Center, where tomorrow the Old Dominion Lady Monarchs will look for their 6th straight conference win in a row when they take on Texas San Antonio. With a new group of 9 freshmen and junior college players, the Lady Monarchs won 6 of their first 8 games and are 5-2 in the conference. And Coach, this is not a team of just 2 stars. This is a collective group of young women who are really playing great basketball.
Yes, Bruce, I'm really excited about our team, and a lot of it is recruiting because coming in, I recruited a lot of these players as well along with my staff. But the one thing about them, they are winners. They know how to win, and every time that we step out on the floor, they expect to win.
You have been very vocal about wanting to rebuild the fan base that the Lady Monarchs had years ago. Of course, winning helps a lot, but do you see that happening?
Definitely. I'm excited about our loyal fans that we have. I think there's still some fans that are out there that know Lady Monarch basketball that still are kind of waiting to see what happens. But don't wait. Come now, because come get to know our young ladies. They're great on and off the floor. In the classroom, in the communities. They're awesome, awesome young ladies. And I think we have a pretty good product on the floor and a brand of basketball that they're going to love. You
played for Pat Summitt at Tennessee. You lived through her early death. You are a cancer survivor. You lost your mother a year ago to cancer, and you lost your grandfather in the fall. How have you been able to sustain all of this personal anguish and still coach this team?
Well, first of all, through prayer, my faith, and just being with our team. They keep me upbeat. Our staff, I have such a great support system, from our president, Broderick, to Wood Seeley, Ken Brown. I mean, everybody has just been right here in my corner. So it just allows me to just do what I do. And when you have some adversity, all you can do is pray about it. But I focus on the task at hand, and that is our team, and just keeping our young ladies focused on what we're trying to do.
So you truly believe you can bring the Lady Monarchs to their prominence of the past?
Well, that is the goal, and with recruiting, what a great opportunity to be able to play in one of the great arenas in the Ted Constant Center. And we have Virginia is a hotbed for recruits. So I do believe that we're on the right track to doing what we're capable of doing and putting Lady Monarchs back in the national spotlight.
All right, thanks, Coach. By the way, the men's basketball team last night moved into sole possession of first place in Conference USA with a low-scoring 50-48 win at Texas El Paso. B.J. Stith finished with only 12 points, but had 2 clutch foul shots at the end. The Monarchs travel to Texas San Antonio tomorrow here at the Constant Center with the coach. I'm Bruce Rader for the Sports Wrap.